Hey, Bruco. This is driving me nuts. Honestly, I might just turn off everything but UI. I'm not even sure. No, actually, I'd be adjusting it the wrong way, Bruco. If anything, I'd want to be going to bed around the afternoon and getting up at, like, around now. Well, a little bit later than now, I should say. Yeah, I think you guys are right. I think this sound that occurs during decloaking is just not something that is, something you can currently adjust. Also, here's another question for you guys. I'm noticing that EVE Online is getting a lot of screen tearing despite having VSync on. Which, let's just say, annoys me a great deal. If there's one thing I really dislike about a game is when VSync is turned off. Does anyone know how to address that? Or is that just currently an issue with the game right now? I guess that'd be a better question for Darwin, but something I've been noticing. You've had it as well? Okay. Probably just the current issue with the game. Drives me nuts. I hate seeing screen tearing. Do it with passion. I could try to force it through the NVIDIA control panel. Let's try to restart EVE right now. Moment. Just a moment. Nope, still an issue. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Go. Not have... Oh, there we go. Yuck. Universal yuck. Yeah, stay. Getting better with the second scan? No. The astronautistic, what is that? Seduction strategies right here, Astro. I like it. I might have used that in the bedroom once or twice. A fear tale. Mind if I do? Oh, goodness. One of the nice things I like about playing in a time zone that you don't normally play, you get to see a whole bunch of people you don't normally see. Pretty cool to me. It's like a entirely different playing experience. Different opponents, different strategies and tactics that everyone uses, more surprises. Nice. Well, I'm not going for a wolf. I'll pass on that. Like trying a new restaurant. Yeah, I'm trying a restaurant where you get a different chef. Like that, maybe. Hello. Now, if I understand back war ecology, either these guys are together or the Merlin's getting killed. And he warps. Ha! Something tells me he doesn't have much tank to that ship. No! The Merlin's back, interestingly enough. Dank armor. Yeah, he probably had no tank, actually. Too bad I didn't have Snakes and Lynx to catch up with the ship. Going 6 km per sec, I'm guessing Lynx. I'm guessing Lynx. I don't know if that needs Lynx and Snakes. The Garmer's already going like 4 km per sec. Come on. But not Merlin. Wonder if that was just a farmer or something. Don't know. Yeah, just fucking bad, man. Fucking bad. Yeah, you're a chump. Another farmer bites the dust. Alright. No, I've not tried a polarized pulse slicer. Definitely be good for the no damage control fit. How much are polarized pulse lasers these days? Wait, I thought you can't get the largest tier of pulse laser for the polarized guns or something like that. Like they have really short range. Wouldn't that not work out for the slicer? I can imagine that not working well at all for the slicer. Well, just the MWD and high-grade snakes and A-type MWD, EFT tells me... Okay, so that guy was snaked and linked. I don't know why, ugh. For some reason I recall Garmer's going a lot faster than that. Oh no, oh, yeah, okay. Tuskers, huh? No kidding. Most slicer fits already use 3 locus, 2 to 3 locus Uller. Unfortunately, that's not a, you're just gonna get less range, period. 3 mil each for polarized small pulse lasers, you're freaking kidding me. Where's the, compare? Tech 1, huh? Well, I messed that one up. Okay. pretty drastic change. A lot better, okay. Yeah, they have the same range as Gatling pulse lasers. Gatling pulse lasers are very short range in comparison to focus pulses, unfortunately. Zeb. MWD fit, no less. And he just lost his suspect. No, I understand it can take Torch, Scorch, they just don't have the meta level right. That's a dead slicer. What? Why is he scrambling out so what? Why did he just blow past me like that? Is he just fucking playing with me or what? I'm really confused right now. He's out. That confused the hell out of me. That really did confuse the crap out of me. He had tackle on me like 18 km. And then he wasn't? I don't even know. Yeah, evidently weird shit was going on his end too. Okay. Like, he had me dead to rights, then he didn't? Is there server shit going on right now? Why? My module, what? Okay. I feel like server's not responding, is it? Like it's really slow right now or something. Fucking weird. That must be it. mean, don't get me wrong, I pretty much give that fight to Comet. I feel like a good Comet pilot MWD is gonna win any day of the week. Comet just has like twice the HP and murderizes the Slicer once it gets into range, and it will get into range. But hey. Welcome to 11 PM PST, I guess. Da 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 da. Da da da. Da da da. 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 Da 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 da. Da da da. Da da da. Da da da. They seem to be responding just fine now. On Zeb user D-scanner. Most obvious Celestial in the system. Well, he's moved. Okay, fair enough. That heated charge, though. Yeah, he just blew past me. Did I ever touch his tank? I'm really confused right now. Doesn't seem like I ever touched his tank. I put so much Scorch into him. Is he just like door up or something? No, he can't be door up. Huh. I don't really know. I mean, I know, like, personally, I would take a fight against a Slicer any day of the fucking week in a comment. But, I feel like I put in, what, 20 volleys into him, and it didn't phase his tank whatsoever. That makes no sense to me. Like, I don't... Come on, game. Fuck off. Fuck off with this screen. Don't care. There you go. Yeah, I was just getting hits on him. I don't know. Yeah, comment just better ship. Your ship is stuck. Is it now? Okay. Why don't you unstuck it? Yeah, I feel like just with the Slicer, you just don't take fights versus Comets. I feel a Comet in like all its iterations except for like a Blaster AB boat is something you just don't fight with the Slicer. No, he's not counterfeit. Just has an MWD and blasters. He was not linked, Menti. He was just applying a lot of heat to his MWD, and I wasn't. Obviously, it's a problem. Alright. Yeah, because I'm going to be able to approach that from how many A's away? 29 A? Yeah, okay. That's salty. Alright, well I think I'm going to jump into a Firetail and do some Firetail stuff. Can't see the numbers, yeah. No, he was going like 3k per second-ish, something like that, and then overheating to 4 point something, kind of normal speeds. Oh, it's just a really good ship right now. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab some water. Okay. Let's put together another one of those Firetails we're running around with. Alright. We can head right back in that direction. I think we'll still have a lot of potential fights in that area, so let's just go right back where we were before. Do that. Oh, forgot scripts. You are not where my damage control should be. Scumbag. Oh my goodness! Fucking dry eyes killing me. And why did I lose my autopilot? Or did I never set it up? No, I did set it up. What? There we go. Hey Commander, how's it going, man? Hopefully that helps a little bit. I get some like pollen in my eye or something that's just driving me nuts. Do that or the allergy medication, probably a little bit of both. Okay, no idea. Okay, I don't know if this is a thing. I don't know if Iron sent people and said, hey, spam my site. Don't come into someone else's Twitch channel and spam a link. It's a spam. It's spam. The I want is thing is spam. Spam link without asking. You know, at bare minimum, if you're gonna do something like that, ask to say, hey, can I promote the site? Can I promote the service? I like the gamble of the site. Can I do that? Something like that. You know, just out of kind of really basic courtesy. Otherwise, yes, you are gonna get banned, and I don't really care. Commander, we had some fantastic EVE content earlier today. Like, really fantastic EVE content earlier today. We were just doing a whole bunch of frigate stuff with Slicers and Firetails. Had a lot of fun, got a lot of 1v1s. Just got a pretty good 1v1 with Zeb Horlock over from Rifterlings in Oh my god. Took Slicer against a Comet and got completely destroyed. I don't really think I like that matchup with the Comet, or sorry, with the Slicer, Comet v Slicer. I don't think there's really any iteration other than the AB Blaster Comet that a Slicer could really take on effectively. If it's like AB Rails, I feel like the Slicer or the Comet's just going to force off the Slicer, if not kill it, if the Slicer doesn't leave. And if it's MWD Rails or MWD Blasters, it'll just run down the Slicer and kill it. Comets just have too much HP. That's my take on it. They just have too much HP. You can't really compete with it. Alright, we're just in here, so we're just gonna move right on through and see if we can get some fights elsewhere. That was really the only thing I could have done with the Thrasher. So either he burns into range and starts volleying me from there, or he just gets volleyed back. Something tells me a camping Thrasher like that's not going to have any real HP to it. Even though he actually probably would have had a fair chance of... oh, we're just going to warp off this gate. Probably would have had a fair chance of just MWD burning at me and grabbing me. Only would have taken like a volley to kill me. Anything going on in the Corm area? Oh, good luck with the Groovit. That's awesome. How's it going, Freddy? Oh, Kogel's in here, speak. That's going well, man. One of my eyes is driving me nuts. Actually, both my eyes are driving me nuts. See if, why is this so low? I'm leaking or something? Does eye drops help or not? I know I'm putting those in wrong. I'm supposed to do it so they pull stuff out of the eye, not back into it. Oh, it's much better. That is so much better. Oh, it's a regular party. Oh, why I'm going in there so close. That's actually 50 km is actually fairly close when you have a Slicer and a Dramula that can burn after you. They're all inside, huh? It's nothing I can dive into. Brandon, why did you link that? I'm really curious, Brandon. Why would you link someone else's stream? It's not helping your case that I just had someone posting a spam link into the chat, but really curious why you're linking that without, you know, any previous conversation. Because I know Kiss Inglewood. You know, he is a cool dude. It's nothing we can deal with. So he just heads into the chat and does that, huh? Yeah, he just did that and pieced. Okay, you know, alright. Yeah, he just left, I just checked. Is Kiss Inglewood streaming right now? Yeah, he is. Man, I don't know. Probably just focus on trying to get some content here. Okay, so I just did it again where... You tried the Slicer Fit today? Yeah, it is a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot of fun. I think for FAC War, the damage control is a really good way to go. I really like it. And having some sort of cap mod in there is also very forgiving. I also like that a lot too. I mean, the moment where you try to put in armor rep cycles while nanoing around at all, you're going to really appreciate having a CPR or some sort of cap mod on your ship. I mean, without that, you're just going to have a really hard time. It's like you don't even really want to have a rep on the ship. Hey Jet, how's it going, man? Yes, it is a good Caciv. But Tristan, huh? Tristan's pretty scary. Tristan's pretty scary. They seem to be getting together. Why did they just leave like that? I'm wondering. I kind of think they went to the opposite directions. I didn't really catch where they were. Unfortunately, the tracking camera didn't catch them quick enough. What are the players doing in those sites? So what Pack War players do is they go into these complexes and they use that to exert control over that factional warfare zone. So if I minimize these windows and I open up the Pack War thing, this system is currently owned by Amarr Empire. So if Minmatar come in here and they start going those sites and sitting in them and running down this timer and then capturing the site, they're going to exert control over the system until it's 100% contested, in which they can then, I think, siege an iHub and flip the system. They also gain a reward whenever they flip one of those sites in the form of LP, which is then used to fund their PvP or whatever. Yes, I have seen how windy it is. No, I think Zhao Mage is fine. Not only is he former military, he has kids. He has like 4 kids. I think that man's pretty much used to staying up all night. Thank you, Astro. Oglift Rupture. Hard time believing that guy would be so low. Just kind of thinking about shooting at him. Probably a bad idea. Guys in the medium, right? The Punisher. Okay. Anything I can warp to from there? Like I might be in line with that. Maybe. I actually have no idea where the acceleration of the gate's gonna point. No real align points. Maybe that guy. Definitely that guy. See, the thing about this Punisher is that I don't think he can complete a medium sight by himself. So it seems like obvious bait to me. Oh, there he is. Being all... There's a Sentinel decloaking. I know they're not in recons, but it's the same sort of bullshit. Yeah, Bruco, I mean, I was thinking when I got up, just checking up on him, seeing how he's doing. I checked on his stream, he was still doing Dark Souls. He's doing fine. Like he was talking to the chat. He had I think a dude helping him in Dark Souls 2. He's doing great. He was entertaining. It was great. Like I was like, this guy doesn't need my help. So I just went in and did my thing. I think at that point I did some Dungeons Endless, which is a lot of fun. Yeah, exactly. That's why I just said Cruises Crew to -10. That's pretty much all those guys do. Gimmicky stuff like that. From what I've seen. Exactly what I feel like doing when jumping into the gate cap. That has nothing to do with having no live per crow. I think it's exactly the same thing as that, just having the TV on all day. And people, for some people, it just helps them sleep. It tells me this Astero's not going to be doing stuff like that. Curious. Hey Zach, how's it going, man? Oh, that's Slicer. I don't think that was on scan before. Maybe it was. Looks a little bit like a core scanner probe on my scanner. Well, Zach, I just started like maybe 30 minutes ago. Oh, an hour ago. Time flies. It's been fairly dead. You know, I think there's the server population around it right now is 21,000. Got a one good 1v1 with Zach Horlock. And Ripterlings lost a slicer to his Comet. He's MWD fit. I was MWD fit Pulse. Blast fit. He just pretty much overheated and burned into me and overshot me and burned into me again and got on top of me and killed me. The pulse lasers just seem to ricochet off his hull. So, looks like he's reshipped. Interesting. Oh, Zebda, okay. Oh, there's quite a few frigates I've been finding, Zach. Gotta look around for him. Matter of the little bastard sticking around. Here comes the Firetail, which means I probably should bail. Let's try that. Oh. Fortunately, I decided to not bring Tremor for some god-awful reason, so I can't even really force him off. But I can just wait for him to be a bad, I guess. Gonna head to the outside. Since the Firetail is holding on the outside, we'll go for him. Should have been able to plink him. Should have been able to plink the Slicer with the Zebda Sigbloom. I think, anyway. Maybe not. Ah, shit, Algos. Well, let's hope that Firetail ain't with the Slicer. Probably is. No, he's not. I'm gonna try to intercept the Slicer through this noise. And of course that bastard goes for me. Well, here comes the Slicer. Damn it, I just web-slung him to warp. I knew that was a risk webbing him, but he was, I left my fucking Ripper going too. But he was dual webbing me. That was a double web Firetail. If he wanted to pull away, then I'd need to web him back. I really wanted to go for that Slicer. I should have just went right into the Firetail. I was just really expecting that Slicer to run right back into me and grab me. Frustrates me. That doesn't work. Hey, old Nudo, how's it going, man? Long time no see. It's gonna be in pretty perfect range by the time this thing is anchored. How'd that go from 0 to half? Must have never repaired that much. So he knows what this thing is, it seems to me. Now he's approaching me, yeah. I'm just messing with this guy. Really wish I had air tremor right now. I'm really kicking myself. Slicers are really the only reason I can think of. Maybe next to Comets, or Garmers, where you'd want to have tremor. Guess he's not making enough ISK. Last story, I'm sticking to it. You went at range? No, I didn't. Okay. Alright. Let's hope we can actually get a decent fight in here. Firetail and a Comet. Firetail's here, nice. What if that's the same Firetail I just fought? Yeah, I think it is. Russian one. You win. You win. You win. I don't know how you win, but you win. How do you go from not hitting me at all to utterly wrecking me? I don't know. And I what? Ooh! What was his fitting? How did he survive like that? Like, I was shrugging him off earlier. He had an anti-explosive? I don't even understand. I had a TD on him and he was getting wrecks like that? He was getting hits like that? The anti-explosive should not have made that much of a difference. You see that mail pop up and you're like, oh, that's my mail. Wait, this isn't bugged? What? Did he get like some wrecking hits on me or something? No. That looks like a wrecking. Yeah, I think he just wrecked on me. I think this was a wrecking hit. That had to have been it. He got like a wrecking hit or two. Yeah, that's why it looks so good. He lucked out with a wrecking hit or two. Jeez. I mean, for the ranges he was hanging at with the TD on him, he shouldn't have been hitting. Like, he should have been getting virtually half the quality of fights. Quality of hits. Oh my goodness. That is just nuts. Nuts. MVTS nuts. I'm flabbergasted by that. No. Like, dual weds would have compensated if he hit approach. He never hit approach. Like, the closest he was at to me is 6 km. Well, certainly did not compensate. Yeah, Sir Monkey. That's exactly what I was thinking, man. I saw the mail and I was like, oh, that was a close fight. Wait, I'm still there. Ow. When I'm heating that guy, what? 50%? 52% reduced optimal and fall off. Wait, why is that showing fall off bonus? Yeah, okay. Just bugged out. I don't know why it's only just still on fall off on there. It's dumb. I don't know. I don't think so. I think he was using fusion. He should have been using fusion. Yeah. Same ammo. Same everything. He had a Tech 2 damage rig. He's volleying faster. Probably the major difference. Oh, I did jump. Whoops. Wait another minute, right? I don't think the scram catting with ACs is worthwhile, Melkorian, because your competition is going to be lasers and it's going to be blasters, primarily blasters, and blasters outclass ACs for T1 and faction ships. Always, there's no competition with ACs, so artillery is the only way you can really compete with blasters. And if you're going to go artillery versus rails, I feel that the TD is the only way to really make that competitive. And it really helps you just utterly smash people with short-range guns. Also allows you to clip the wings of like things like slicers that are trying to, you know, do the kitey thing where they can't do anything. They can only hold you down. So yeah, I just use artillery on the Firetail. I don't like using ACs. No, Malkorian, it was definitely not enough. Not enough whatsoever. 10% increase in raw fall off is nowhere near where ACs need to be across the board. I'm just looking it up on a Rifter right now. So with the Rifter, the fall off is 9.7 with 200mm autocannons. So you're going to be doing about 80% of your DPS out to about 7 km, 6 or 7, not even that. I'd say about, yeah, maybe 6-7 km. But your damage output's already pretty pitiful in comparison to, say, blasters, who with Null are going to be in pretty much optimal at that range, and doing a couple, maybe 10-20 more DPS. Now you have damage type selection, but when you're looking at T1 holes fighting T1 holes, damage selection is not that big of a deal with Kinetic Thermal. Kinetic Thermal is actually very good. It's pretty good damage type. Now when you're doing Tech 2 stuff, T2 tanks versus T2 tanks, that's a whole different story. The Kinetic Thermal is pretty weak. Only really good against Minmatar, and it's marginally good against Amarr. But when you're looking at Fac War, people are primarily in T1 frigates, T1 faction frigates. So, very strong ammo type. Very strong weapon type. Essentially, what happened with railguns is that blasters were already in a pretty good spot, especially after the basic blaster buff. Then they buffed Null from I think plus 25% range to plus 40% or something absurd like that across fall off and optimal. It's way too much, and it hasn't been touched since. I think the only weapon systems that really make sense to me as far as their range profiles in comparison to, you know, from projectiles to lasers to hybrids is on large guns. I think that's the only type of weapon that really makes sense to me. In small and medium sizes, you get wonky kind of distributions. Yeah, Melkorian, yeah. I think Minmatar is definitely... There's some ships in the Minotaur lineup that really are hurting. Usually in the T1 ships. Some of them are okay. For example, the Rupture is really good, Cyclone's really good, Breacher's really good. Their faction ships do pretty well. I think they're very comparable to other faction ships in terms of power. Their Tech 2 ships are fairly hit and miss, but I mean that's almost the same with most other races. Had the same issue with Amarr, Caldari, less so with Gallente. Yeah, the Rupture's a fantastic ship. Stabber's a great ship too. I think for the wrong reasons. It doesn't really have a really good place in the metagame. Breacher's definitely a really solid ship. Oh, not even a wave? Oh. Not gonna kill the Serb? I'd have a hard time doing that in a Firetail, my friend. A little bit longer than 3 seconds, maybe 10 seconds. Probably containing sentries for maybe 10 seconds. Maybe 3 to 4 volleys at most. Thorax I'm actually kind of scared about. That could be dual web Thorax. But he's gone too. Yeah, too, a little bit of solo. Actually, a little bit of frigate stuff too. Two kind of odd things for the past couple days. How to catch a Sard. Eject drones off a gate. Cloak. Wait. Works every time. Grab that stuff off really quick. Ricky, where do I remember that name from? Space Police? Interesting. I don't know. Hey Phil, how's it going, man? A little bit of frigate room. On scan, and then off scan. Alright, am I in a good PvP corp? Yeah. I think we're pretty fantastic PvP corp, especially if you look at rankings. It's mostly frigate PvP stuff, and everyone's a loner. This is a solo PvP corp, so pretty much everyone solo PvPs does their own thing. Occasionally fleets up together if we happen to be in the same area and there's a target one person can't take on. I honestly don't do much with the corp, it's just a bunch of friends that I fly around with. Not fly around with, but talk to. Oh, it's really dead over here. Okay. We're not gonna be any better over at Black Rise, but I mean, don't really have a choice. Really have a choice. Oh man, it's awful in Black Rise. I might actually call it here. Oh yeah, it's super dead. Is Sarah just mission? Nah, yeah, okay. Go in that fucking direction. Let's go back the way we came. Take the longer way through. Hopefully run into a fight going back. Oh, Mom, thanks for the host. Looking for some people to fly with? Okay, what kind of what are you looking for, man? What are you looking for out of the game? I'm curious that you just run into a stream and say, hey, can I join your corp? Is yours a good corp? Can I join? Kinda curious. Okay, what kind of PvP? What are you looking for, man? Just saying PvP is pretty nebulous. Fleets, okay. Well, if you don't know anybody, I mean, organizations like Goonswarm or Brave Newbies would probably be good fits for you. Something like that, Hero Coalition. If you're looking for fleet PvP. Yeah, Ashcote's asking irrelevant questions. How big of a fleet? Yeah, Spectre Fleet. The hell is their channel again? Spectre Space Fleet. These guys run not purple shoot instead, kind of like public fleets all the time. That's a pretty good, easy way to get into fleet PvP without knowing anybody. So if you're just coming back to the game, joining that channel, it's Spectre Fleet. It's a good one to join. Spectre Fleet. Spectre Space Fleet. Spectre Fleet, that channel also has a whole bunch of links to other organizations where you can just join open public fleets. And when I say public, it doesn't mean they're bad. Actually, they're pretty, as I understand, professionally run, so. Oh yeah, okay, you haven't played in a year and all your friends are not playing? Oh yeah. Yeah, Spectre Fleet's probably a really good option if you're looking to just get back into PvP and you don't know anybody. That's actually a really good option. I would recommend that as well. I recommend that over most things. RBB is pretty good. It depends on your ISK situation. And how comfortable you are pretty much being in war deck conditions pretty much all the time, so it's up to you. Genos, yeah, who doesn't, man? Who doesn't? You give me a fight? Alright, where are you at, Duster? Yeah, I failed in. Go check out that Spectre Fleet. Just check out Spectre Fleet. Spectre Space Fleet. If you resub, just join their chat channel, and you'll get a whole bunch of PP opportunities in there. Oh, Maki, I'm heading that way, man. I just jumped in. Oh, you'll come to unlock. Where are you at right now, dude? Oh, okay. I fucking couldn't cancel. Justin Monk, we're in a Firetail. And like a good Rifter. Or a Super Slasher, something like that. I wasn't watching scans. One of you guys in your corp is disappointed. So I was in a confessor trying to work over a merm. Here's a comment. Helps in local. My elbow kills merm. Shows that Tristan tries to kill us. Who was it? If you're begging for help, you deserve to die. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I mean, it's up to the person you're asking help from whether to help you or not. But I'm of the kind of the old school opinion. If you got a pirate and the pirate captures, like, you know, tackles someone and he needs some extra DPS to put him down, I'd probably help. That's me though, and that's a very old style of playing the game. Where'd this guy? Bunch of random people, and I'm fine with you. Out of curiosity, guys, did you see? Was I webbed with that Incursus? Was I webbed at all? That guy wasn't webbing me, was he? He was just dual rep, and I was being bad. I wasn't watching my scans. I'm guessing that's the case. I was webbed. I was webbed by the Incursus, I mean. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So he was dual rep with the Scram and a Cap Booster. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Well, one thing about Screaming Hayabusa dudes, Blood Raid, is they're usually looking for equal fights. They're usually looking for not necessarily equal fights, but challenging fights. I mean, I don't know who you... Wait, did you... It was Tumba? Oh. I don't know. I see Tumba around. I don't really know. I haven't talked to him too much. He's one of the guys I don't really know too much about. They're all at the site you scanned down, and then Chris just landed coming from that site. Really? God, I wasn't really paying attention. I must be just tired. Been making quite a few just frantic clicky errors, accuracy errors with the interface, but... Hello, Sardin Pod. How's it going to Wars Evil Soul? I'm probably gonna be calling it right now, guys. Just kind of a short late night stream for you guys, a little bit like an hour and a half room. So, if you guys enjoyed it, I will be streaming later today, in 9 or so hours when I get up and get some breakfast. So there will be that. I hopefully will not be more, not necessarily against the frigate PvP. I would like to get some small game PvP. That's really my thing right now. It's really my focus right now. So look to see me in about 10 to 12 hours, maybe something like that, and hopefully we'll be doing some small game PvP. So have a good night, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.